Hi, third graders. Happy Wednesday. I'm here with you today to do a reading lesson. Our goal is I can find the cause and effect. And we're going to also use a little bit later the journey, the stories of migration, the one that you read yesterday with Mrs. Heater. So let's first kind of look at cause and effect. I know you looked at this a little bit last year with your teacher and haven't looked at it this year, but I always think about the effect is what happened. The effect is the what happened. Then I often go backwards and I think about, what's the cause? Why did that happen for this? So on this one, this picture, the effect is I got an A on my test. That's what happened. And then we think about backwards, why? Well, why did that happen? Well, maybe because I did my homework and I studied hard. You can look at these bottom pictures here, the blue. What happened? I felt really sick. Okay. Why did that happen? It's because I had too much candy for that. Here's another chart to kind of show that cause and effect. And I always use those words. What happened is the effect, why it happened for that. And here's some signal words. It rained, and as a result, there was a rainbow. Or you can see on the side, I'm using those signal words. It rained. Therefore, the second picture, it was flooding outside and I got to go swimming. It rained. And so consequently, the flowers were blooming. So we're going to go give it a try first with some examples. So again, I put the what and the why words. That really helps. So what happened? The effect is I broke my leg. What are some reasons I maybe broke my leg? Help me out. Oh, maybe my brother tripped me. Or again, why I was going too fast down this ski hill. Okay. Oh, here's another one. And what if the effect was I woke up late? What could have been the cause? Why did I wake up late? I slept through my alarm. Okay. For that, I woke up late. Why? Maybe because I stayed up too late last night. So I'm going to fill some of those in. We'll come right. All right, there. So I put some examples in there. Now I'm going to read them with some of those signal words. My brother tripped me. Therefore, I broke my leg. I stayed up, I'll add a TOO. I stayed up too late last night. Therefore, I woke up late today. Now, this one's a little bit harder when we are given the cause and we have to figure out, well, what happened because of that? So I had a tummy ache. It's not because I ate too much food. I had a tummy ache. So what happened because I had a tummy ache? I had a tummy ache. Maybe I then had to go lay down. Or I had a tummy ache. So what happened because of that? I couldn't have any more sweets that night. Okay. I woke up late. We aren't finding the cause. That is the cause. I woke up late. So what happened because of that? Well, maybe I was late to school because of that. I woke up late. So what happened because of that? I missed my school bus. So again, it's maybe a little bit harder when you're given the cause the first time. I'm going to fill some in. All right, third graders. So I filled in some examples. So I had a tummy ache. Therefore, I had to lay down for a while. I woke up late, and then I missed my school bus. So again, keep using those words. Effect is what happened. The cause is the why. Now we're going to go practice with the story that you read with Mrs. Heater yesterday. So first we're going to look at on page 241, too many grasshopper legs are laid in one small area. Okay, so we're looking for what happened because too many grasshopper legs are laid in one small area. What happens because of this? So there are few migrations as dramatic and frightening as when the desert locusts are moving across Africa. These insects are actually young grasshoppers, and grasshoppers usually do not travel, but sometimes too many grasshopper eggs are laid in one small area. And when the grasshoppers are born, there isn't enough food. So the grasshoppers now have only one choice for survival. They have to migrate in search of vegetation. So we found it. Too many grasshoppers' legs are laid in one small area. What happens? They have to move because there's not enough food. All right, third graders, so I filled that out. Too many grasshopper legs are laid in one small area. Therefore, they have to move or migrate because there is not enough food. So now this time we are given what happened? The sun is blocked out and there's sudden darkness. Why did that happen? Let's go look on page 242. And so these grasshoppers will begin changing. Their bodies will turn from light green to dark yellow or red. Their antenna will grow shorter rather than long. And when they rise up to fly together by the billions, they will be grasshoppers no more. They will be locusts. A cloud of desert locusts in the sky is an unbelievable sight. There are so many locusts that they block out the sun. It seems like night. And in the sudden darkness, there's a terrible, thunderous noise. It is the noise of a billion winds. So again, the sun is blocked out and there's sudden darkness. Why? Oh, well, it talked about there's a cloud of locusts forming. That is why the sun is blocked out. All right, third graders, so I filled that one in. So again, a cloud of locusts gathered together, and because of that, the sun is blocked out and there's sudden darkness. Let's go try two more together. This one, the locusts fly to the ground. So what happens because they do that? So let's read on page 243. What happens next is even more incredible. When the locusts fly to the ground, they will eat every plant, every blade of grass, every leaf and bush and piece of vegetation as far as the eye can see. Within minutes, they will fly off again, leaving behind them a totally devastated landscape. Whoa, you can start to see that. So again, the locusts fly to the ground. What happens because of this? Really, they eat everything in sight. We can fill on out. All right, third graders, so I filled that one in. So the locusts fly to the ground, and because of that, they then eat every blade of grass, leaf, and bush. This one's really similar. Why? They eat gardens, trees, bushes, and grasses. Well, what happens because of that? We kind of already read it. They said in vegetation, as far as they can see, within minutes they will fly off again, leaving behind them a totally devastated landscape. And though locusts do not willfully hurt people, they want only to eat gardens, trees, bushes, grass. People may die because of the locusts, and because of the gardens. Because the gardens are empty of food, people may die of starvation. So again, we can go ahead and fill out that. They eat gardens, trees, bushes, and grasses. We can go ahead and fill out this also affects people and their food too. So I'm going to fill that one on. So then I filled that one out. They eat gardens, trees, bushes, and grasses, and because of that, it can affect the people's food also. So third graders really think the effect is the what. The cause is why did it happen. So now you're going to go into your student notebook and you are going to do the same things with these ones. You're going to fill out the cause and effect chart in your student work notebook on your Google Classroom, and you are going to try two on your own. I give you the cause. There can be crushed locusts on a highway. Well, what happens because of that? It's kind of dangerous. The second one is on page 246. What happens is a new swarm of locusts begins moving. Why does that happen? And I also attached the pages in your notebook so you can find them all on your Google Classroom for you, third graders. Good luck. Again, we'll double check our thing. I can find the cause and the effect. So good luck on that, and I'm excited to see what you do.